guys, I'm Karine Suarez, and I'm here to talk about one of the greatest fears in a social setting, which is public speaking. Yes, we all have that major fear of speaking in public. So today we're going to talk about how to conquer those fears in 4 easy tips. The first one is to be able to breathe. Yes, breathe, but not only normal breathing, but you want to be able to breathe via the diaphragm. So I want you to place your hands over your diaphragm, and I want you to inhale for 3 counts and then exhale for 6 counts. And when you inhale, in order to do it directly from the diaphragm, you actually have to extend your bellies. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to show that beer gut. So extend your bellies in a count of 3, inhaling. And now exhaling, actually putting in your belly as you would when you're on the beach in your swimsuit. So exhale in 6 counts. There you go. You want to do that about 5 to 10 times before you actually go on stage. That's one of the important tips because breathing automatically releases those endorphins, helps you relax your muscles, and it helps you to focus better on stage. Another aspect that you can do besides breathing is tensing your muscles and relaxing. Tensing and relaxing. That automatically also relaxes your muscles to be able to perform better on stage and help to tame those crazy shakes and nerves. Tip number 2, make sure to practice your opening. Yes, the first 60 seconds of your presentation is actually the most important. And if you're able to nail those 60 seconds and really practice your presentation and that opening, giving them a strong opening, you're going to feel overall confident in order to conquer those fears and be able to give the rest of the delivery smoothly and precisely. The next thing is to actually stand in the Superman pose, dun, 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 or Superwoman. And you want to be able to give yourself that nice posture in order to be able to feel like you are confident and show that confidence to your audience. Tip number 3, make sure that you feel as if you are actually having a conversation with your audience. Don't feel like there's a huge audience out there, or even if there's only 20 people out there, because some people fear public speaking even with 8 to 10 people in a room. But if there's a large audience or a small audience, you want to make sure that you just feel in your mind as if you're having a conversation with those people. So if there's, for example, 100 people in the audience, think about having a conversation with one person 100 times, and then you'll feel less nervous when you go out there. Tip number 4, make sure that you visualize. I tend to always visualize before I give a big presentation. I like to actually close my eyes, meditate, and think about how I'm going to actually be successful in my presentation. Don't think about and visualize you getting nervous and freaking out and forgetting all your material and all of your concepts. Think about just the opposite, positive thinking. Yes, visualization. Visualize yourself being on the stage and actually performing perfectly, giving a smooth delivery and making sure that your audience is wowed and super impressed with all the topics that you covered in your speech that day. Another tip, last tip, I know I said 4, but I'm just going to throw in an extra one in there. The 5th tip is to try and get there early. Make sure you look at the stage, look at your settings, see what kind of microphone or lighting or where you're going to be positioned on the stage or in the auditorium, wherever it may be, so that you kind of can get there and already figure out how you're going to move around and how you're going to work that audience. So it's important to get there a little bit early and take a look at where you're going to be positioned. Those are my tips for today. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope that these tips will help you become a more confident speaker and be able to deliver your message to your audience and wow your crowd. Thanks again, and listen for the next upcoming video on the top tips of what not to do. Oh my gosh, we want to make sure that we know what to do, but what not to do as a public speaker and when you're giving those presentations. So stay tuned. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.